Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matter to we the people. Internet research psychologist says Google search results can sway U.S. election by millions of voters by pushing fake news for the left. The Gateway Pundit reports that Dr. Robert Epstein was in front of the Judiciary Subcommittee on the Constitution on Tuesday. His analysis of the impact of Google on the U.S. elections is frightening. Dr. Epstein discussed Google's real threat to democracy, something we have been saying at the Gateway Pundit for years. Dr. Epstein, a research psychologist and Harvard PhD, has researched extensively on Google's power to suppress content, its massive surveillance apparatus, and its unprecedented ability to manipulate thoughts and behavior of more than 2.5 billion people worldwide. Dr. Epstein is a Democrat, yet he shared his observations knowing the impact on the U.S. Dr. Epstein writes, no private company should have either the right or the power to manipulate large populations without their knowledge. With due respect, Dr. Epstein, one does not need a PhD to know that. Pot planet. That's what Rising Serpent said. Potted plants know that. That's what he was saying. To no one's surprise, Google's search results were in favor of Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election. Google search results, which dominated search in the U.S. and worldwide, were significantly biased in favor of Hillary Clinton in all 10 positions on the first page of search results in both blue states and red states. Very few people can detect the bias. Even the very few people who can detect the bias in search results shift farther into the direction of the bias. So merely being able to see the bias doesn't protect you from it. That's why I believe you should research your own stuff instead of just going off of what Google says or what this person says. You find sources, you go to the source, and then you look at alternative sources, and then you make up your mind instead of just going off of what just one source says. Biased search results can alter the opinion of millions. Epstein elucidates further. Bear in mind here that all Google search results are, in a sense, biased. There are no equal time rules built into Google algorithm. It always puts one widget ahead of another and one candidate ahead of another. On Election Day 2016, Google helped Hillary obtain up to an estimated 4.6 million more votes. On Election Day in 2018, the Go Vote reminder Google displayed on its homepage gave the Democrat Party between 800,000 and 4.6 million more votes than it gave the other party. As fantastical as it sounds, Epstein published a paper on it. Google helped Democrats in 2018 election through biased results as well. This number is biased on data captured by Epstein's monitoring systems, which preserved more than 47,000 election searches on Google, Bing, and Yahoo, along with nearly 400,000 web pages to which the search results linked. Strong, dim-leaning political bias was evident. Google likely has determined elections, except for 2016, since 2015. Google has likely been determining the outcomes of upwards to 25% of the national elections worldwide since at least 2015. This is because many races are very close and because Google's persuasive technologies are very powerful. Google is much more effective than ads. Ads and news stories are competitive and visible like billboards. The kinds of ephemeral effects I am studying, however, are invisible and non-competitive. They are controlled entirely by big tech companies, and there is no way to counteract them. Google basically determines what you read. The problem with Google is not that it censors conservative. The problem is that it has the power to determine what content millions of people worldwide will or will not see. No single entity, especially a private company, not accountable to the public, should have such power. Elections are not free and fair due to Google. To let big tech get away with subliminal manipulation on this scale would would be to make the free and fair election meaningless. And the article goes on a little bit more. I'll leave it in the description for y'all to read for yourself. And let me know what you think. Do you think Google really manipulated elections through their censoring and stuff like that, or do you think this is just some made up stuff? Leave your comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest news. Until next time. We live in a really nightmare. We live in a really nightmare.